Right, guys. So we're going to start seated today for the Tao Yin. And so Tao Yin is an ancient form of Chinese Qigong. And it was found on caves in the walls of China, and ancient caves that they found. They were actually looking for, tombs with gold, and they were trying to find temples, and this is what they discovered. Now it's over 4,000 years old, Qigong itself, and it's a mixture of movement, breathing, and meditation, all in one. I discovered it and I became very passionate about it because I was going through a lot of pain around before COVID. I had a bone-on-bone hip where I had osteoarthritis that eats your cartilage out of your joints. And my hips were going down. So I've been a dance teacher for over 30 years and doing movement my entire life. And this came on kind of in my 30s and it just escalated. So I was trying to discover ways of not taking pills all the time and not suffering through pain, but what ways can I do this? It was very hard. I had a cane for a year and I was teaching my busiest teaching year of my life on my feet. So I used a cane, I used a chair, and I came across Kundalini yoga first, which was a lot of breath work and movement on the floor, which was great because I didn't want to stand too long. And loved it, but then after my hip replacement, got a hip replacement, COVID went through, and I was looking for new things to start moving again and doing different things. And I tried Tai Chi, which I loved. Tai Chi is very much, it has a structure to it. There's like a memorization of 35 movements. Some forms have more movements than that, some a little bit less. And I found it very much like dance, which was, learning a step and adding another step. And I thought to myself, well, I do that already. And I love dance, and that's what I've been doing for my whole life. It's been my passion. But I wanted to find something that was more easy for people who weren't dancers or who didn't have this to pick it up, right? And so I found Qigong, I just stumbled on it, and it was very much similar to Tai Chi, but the movements were easier. All you needed to do was follow the instructor. The focus was on breathing and a little bit of meditation as well. And it rolled everything into one, and I found that it was wonderful, and it really cultivates your personal energy. So it's all about us being a gardener, especially the Tao Yin, because we do stretches on the floor and we do standing work for like Qigong. So it's a mixture of Qigong and I would say yoga, but postures, stances, stretches. It's all about you being your own personal gardener. And what we mean by that is how there are gardens and we use manure and composted waste and we put it in the garden and then vegetables grow. That's nature. We are all a part of nature. And we have our own personal internal energies that we can use to make us stronger in life, more resilient, actually heal ourselves. It's a concept about using your personal energy to strengthen and make you more resilient as a person. And it's another way, the Eastern medicines always are about preventing disease, preventing depression, preventing anxiety, but using it from the root cause by actually eliminating the problem at the root rather than giving you a pill. Rather than saying you need a pill for depression, why don't you stay on this for the rest of your life? So the Eastern and the Chinese medicine is all about all kinds of rivers flowing through your body. Rivers are meridian lines, is what we call them. They connect all of the organ systems. And when you have stuck energy in the body that you don't even know about, subconsciously, it could be your emotions, it can be, your thoughts, because thoughts create things, is what the concept. So your stuck thoughts subconsciously can start creating stress, disease, anxiety, depression, stuff that you don't even know will just come onto your body and you don't understand why that is. So we're going to do some exercises today. I'm going to ask you to do a lot of breathing through your nose And sometimes when you feel more like, oh, this is a hard movement, or I feel a little bit of tension in my arms or my legs, breathe out your mouth. You just do it to the best of your ability, basically, and modify anything that's like, oh, I can't do this. You know, I'm gonna have the legs out apart a little bit, and you want to have them closer together, you do that for yourself. Everybody's got different ailments within their bodies, different injuries from the past that you might have. So make sure that you're modifying for yourself. You don't have to do it exactly like I'm doing it. You're supposed to do this work to the best of your ability for your bodies, and that's very important. But we're going to do a lot of breath work. So what we're going to do is I have little blankets just to put under my hips if I need to. I said that you could bring one, but we're going to lay down flat on our backs on the floor. Okay, got my little cheat sheet here. So just put your feet straight out on your mat. And we're going to place our hands on our navel area. The navel area in Qigong is called the lower dantian, and it's where your root chakra is, the lower area of the body, and it's where we originated from. The belly button is where the cord was cut when you were born, right? So we stand with our hands resting on our navel, and we're going to take a couple of nice deep breaths. You're going to notice I close my eyes a lot. You can close your eyes as well. Nice deep inhale through the nose, and exhale through the nose. And I want you to feel your belly muscles pull out on the inhale, like a balloon expanding, and then let your muscles go into your spine and contract inwards on your exhale. So we're going to inhale deep. Exhale, belly muscles to the spine. Inhale, nice and deep. Exhale, belly muscles to the spine. I just want you to feel your legs or your feet on the floor, your back relaxing into your mat. Feel your head on the mat on the floor. And just sense and feel yourself relaxing into the earth, into the ground. Now we're going to bring our hands up to underneath the lowest ribs on your rib cage. Right beside your diaphragm. That's the whole part just beneath the ribs or between the ribs. Your diaphragm expands the lungs with your breathing. And feel the breath opening up that area. It's higher up, so it's a little bit trickier. Feel the breath opening up underneath the ribs. And allow the exhale to contract back into the floor. Inhale and expand the space within the body. Exhale. Allow that space still to be within yourself. And just allowing the air to go out. Now place your hands on your chest, just below your collarbone. Take some nice deep breaths and feel the air expand in your chest. I'm going to run my same rule. I always do this at the beginning of my classes. So that you can just relax, listen to the sound, and allow it to vibrate within your body. back down to your belly. Take a nice deep breath here, in through the nose and out through your nose. What that does, by breathing through the nose, you're bringing yourself more into a present moment state. Right here and now. Without thoughts, sometimes thoughts will come in and that's okay. We breathe through the nose to bring the body into a center and to focus on the energy in the present moment. Walk your feet up, and we're going to get our knees to our chest or just lift them up about 90 degrees. You can have your hands either underneath your thighs or on top of the knees. And just rock your knees from side to side, inhaling and exhaling through your nose, feeling your tailbone and sacrum on the ground. Just rock side to side. Come to stillness now. So what we're going to do is we're going to relax our hands out from our shoulders flat on the floor. And you're going to take your knees over to one side and allow them to just go near the ground. And then bring it back to center, just to feel this movement. Now you're going to take your knees and rock it over to the opposite side. Allow them to fall almost to the floor, but not quite. And then bring your knees back to center. Now, what we're going to do with the breath is you're going to inhale here in the center. And you're going to exhale and allow the knees to go over. Just to stretch the spine. Only as far as you can go yourself. Inhale, bringing back to center. Exhale, over to the side. One more time. Inhale to the center. Exhale to the side. Inhale to the center. Exhale to the side. Now leave it to one side, move the knees to the side, and relax them on the ground. So you'll feel a stretch. Now your shoulder blade on the opposite side. If your knees are down to the right, your left shoulder, you're trying to relax it into the floor. It may not reach the floor, and that's just fine. You can lower your arm a bit from your shoulder, lower it downwards from the shoulder, so it gives you a little less stretch. If you want more of a stretch, lift it higher up, straight out from your shoulder blade. Holding the knees down to that one side. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose. If you feel some tension, adjust yourself and breathe out the mouth. Breathing out the mouth is more cleansing and clearing and purging. So if you have tension in the body, we like to purge it out the mouth, breathing out the mouth. Now we're going to take your hand, the lengthened arm out to the side, and you're just going to reach the hand up to the ceiling and circle it around like a clock. So as you breathe in and out the nose with ease, circle the hand down and around out to the side. Bring it up towards the head, cross it over your body, and fluidly allow the movement to just be smooth and slow, breathing out the nose. Again, modification would be bending your elbow and just doing it like a little circle in front of the body if you need to. And you don't want that much stretch, it's okay to just circle a bent arm in front of the body. So circle around. And as you circle around, you'll get your arm out from your shoulder again, rest it on the ground.
Feel that stretch in the side of the rib cage, in your arm, through your shoulder. Now we're going to take that clock circling arm opposite direction. Bring it down to the hip, across the legs, to the shoulder, and up above the head. Circling the arms, slow breathing in and out the nose. Nice deep breathing. Circle. Once your arms out beside your shoulder again, you can take your hands to the floor and bring your knees back into center with your back on the floor flat. Now you're centered with your knees. Yeah. Take your hands on your knees or underneath your thighs and just rock the body back and forth. Breathing in and out the nose. Now we're going to take the knees over to the other side. Allow them to fall over. You can do less of a bend in the knee, just adjust for yourself. You can hold the thigh down with one hand to give it a stronger stretch. Your opposition arm out from the shoulder. Now we're going to breathe and circle the arm, bringing up to the head, bringing it over across the body. Down and out, nice and slow. When we talk about Qigong, we always want to try and make our breath move us. Imagine your breath is moving you, just like wind blowing a leaf on the grass or on the ground. The wind is moving the leaf. Your breath is moving you. The rib cage sides the body as you breathe deep now. Once you do a full circle again and allow your arm to come up beside your shoulder, you're going to reverse the circle. Bring it down towards the hip, cross the body, up above the head, and out to the side. Doesn't have to be near the floor, it's just circling around your body. Now, once you finish that last circle, getting your arm up to the side, use your hands on the ground to bring those knees back to center. Get your back flat on the floor. Just rock the legs side to side. Do a little circle maybe, round, just so that your back feels itself on the floor. And relax your feet back down on the ground. Now they're flat on the floor. So now we're going to work on a little bit on your hamstrings. So we're going to take one knee, let's take the right leg, knee to the chest, and you're going to stretch it up to the ceiling. Now, this is to your own ability. You can keep it as bent as you need to, stretch it up a little straighter, and then holding it with your hands and breathing into the stretch. Stretch pain is all about just releasing it. You can breathe out your mouth. And what we're gonna do here is you're just gonna circle the ankle. So in Qigong, we talk about the meridian lines of the body. There's a series of meridian lines in the front of the leg, in the back of the leg. They run down, so we're circulating our ankle, breathing through the nose. Now circle the ankle the other direction. Now we can keep our foot relaxed, and we're going to take the opposite leg straight out down to the floor. So this may mean you might have to allow your leg to go down a little bit. You might have to hold it from the side. You might have to bend it a little bit. Just feel that stretch and breathe in through the nose and out through your nose. Then top leg into your chest. Feel the bottom foot on the ground, stretched out on the ground. Now bring that bottom leg in, foot flat on the floor. Now both knees, one is in your chest, one is on the floor flat. Just relax here for a moment. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose and out through your nose. And then take that leg and place it flat on the floor. Now notice, sense and feel within your body the difference between one leg and the other leg. You may notice the difference, you may not, but pay attention and sense and feel internally the different energies on the different sides of the body. Okay, now we're going to take the other leg, knee into our chest, and you're going to stretch that leg up to the sky, up to the air. Just feel that stretch. Challenging yourself, breathing. Use the breath to move through that challenging stretch. Circle the ankle one direction, moving the energy within the leg. Breathing in and out the nose. Circle the ankle in the other direction. That moves the energy within the calf and the ankle. And now you're going to take your bottom leg and stretch it out towards the wall. Take some nice deep breaths here, feeling that stretch. Out your mouth if you need to. Now you can bend that top leg in and bend the bottom leg back flat on the floor. And allow both legs to go down to the ground. Now I'm going to take your right leg, stretch it out on the ground. Going to bring the left knee into your chest, holding it with your hands either below the knee or under your thigh, wherever's comfortable. And what we're going to do is we're going to lift the bottom foot off the floor and stretch it towards the wall that's far away from you. And we're going to lift the head and hold for a second. And then relax down onto the floor, relax the bum down. This is called dragon stretches its head. The dragon stretches its head. So we're going to take a nice deep inhale on the ground Then exhale, lift the head and foot off the floor. And relax, slow down into the mat again. Inhale on the floor. Exhale, dragon lifts its head, foot off the floor, reaching in the opposite direction. Relax down into the mat. Let's do one more. Big inhale. Exhale, lift the head and the foot off the floor. Relax down. Now we're going to change legs. Swap legs. One stretching out, the left stretching out. Now you can bring the right up to your chest. Deep breathing. Always use your breath. So we're going to inhale, flat on the floor here. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, foot off the floor, head reaches up, shoulders off the ground if you can. And relax down into the mat. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Dragon stretches its head. Relax down into the mat. Inhale. Exhale. Relax down into the mat. Relax that leg onto the ground. Bring your opposite leg up, feet flat on the floor. Take a nice couple of deep breaths on your mat. Try and be as relaxed as possible, even through the tough stretches. What this does is build your own personal resilience towards something that's challenging. And later on, that's supposed to, with practice, escalate through your life so that challenges that come up in your life, just be able to let them flow past you, using the breath. Good, let's take both knees up to our chest now. Just gonna rock a little bit side to side. And then just shaking your wrists up high and your legs, like this is called the crying baby. We're just shaking our wrists and our hands and our legs, breathing through the nose. Loosen up. Good, relax your legs down on the floor. You're going to roll to one side, nice and easy. Take your time and you're going to sit yourself up. Haven't I kicked it? Sit yourself up to seated. And we're going to bring our bottoms of our feet together like this. Good. Now, if they can be as tight or as loose, it's up to you. Bottoms of the feet. And this is called a butterfly, but we're also going to be a turtle. So the butterfly and the turtle. So what we're going to do is you're going to curve forward down into the movement. To feel that. To get more of a stretch, you can bring your hands on the outside fronts of the shins. It's holding the ankles or holding the toes. And then come up to seated position. Just feel that energy. So we're going to curl in like a little turtle in its shell. Your chin's coming down to your chest. Your body's going to contract inwards. And so we're going to go in and then we're going to look our head up. And you're going to push forward and through like you're coming out of your shell. So we're going to inhale inwards, exhale through the nose and press out. So we're going to curve down in, take a nice deep inhale through the nose, and exhale, lifting the head, pushing forward. Inhale down and in. Exhale, press the head up, look up like a little turtle in its shell. Coming back, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, push through a little, lifting the head. And inhale back here. And then sit up to normal. Round up the spine. It's always good to come up nice and slow for yourself. Good. Just feel the length, the top of the crown reaching up to the sky and the universe. Take a nice deep breath here. Now we're going to go down. We're going to hold the stretch. Just take a couple of nice deep breaths in it. Again, you can hold anywhere along those legs. We're going to round forward. And as you're there, just breathe into the stretch. Breathe out your mouth if you need to cleanse and clear a little bit more stiffness. And come on. Good. We're going to reach your legs out on the ground. I just had a second hip replacement in July, so my legs don't. Yep, I've already had 2. I'm glad I'm not an octopus because that would be an 8-time leg and I wouldn't want to do that. I'm a pro at it now. So just relax the legs out. You can use your hands behind you like this, or one hand behind you to help lift you a little bit forward, or you can use your cushion or your blanket and put it under your seat if you need to. But this is called a straddle, and we're going to do some breathing and stretching. So you can have one hand at the side to help you sit up and forward. Feel the stretch along the under of the legs and the top. You're going to take your hand, so let's do opposite. So I'm going to do your right hand. You're going to head over to your left leg. So let's put your left arm behind you. There we go. So I'll be your mirror image. So we're going to inhale back. And exhale forward towards that leg. Inhale, pull back. This is a flowing movement with stretch. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Slow or at your own pace. You don't have to match me whatsoever in these exercises. You're doing it for yourself. Once you get the hang of it, try to find your own flow, your own breathing in. Stretch and press. One more time. Let's switch on the opposite side. I'm going to inhale back. Exhale. Inhale back. Now you can bring your legs in, shake them out a little bit. And now we're going to go to what's called an attitude position. You're going to bend your front leg, let's do your right leg in front and left leg in back. So this is going to work a lot of the quad area and the hip. So for the back foot, you can curl it in tighter and put the top of the foot more on the ground if you like, or you can just relax and flatten down. It's supposed to be comfortable, but it's challenging at the same time. Now we're going to take our left hand, place it on the ground beside you. Yeah. So we're going to take your right hand, or sorry, you've got opposite. Got your right hand on the floor. Now we're going to take your left hand back like this.
And then we're going to breathe out, twist and press. And you can lift the hip off the floor if you want a challenging stretch, or keep it on the ground. It's your choice, right? So we inhale and pull back the left hand. Exhale through the nose, twist and press. Inhale, find that flow of the breath moving you, which is strengthened. Exhale. Inhale. Next, twist and press. That nice exhale. And come back to center. Good. How's everybody doing? Okay. Now we're going to swap the legs over. Take that one out. Do it with ease. Take the other one behind you. Get that knee in tight if you want, or just let it out more loose so it's not as such a stress. Now we're going to place your left hand on the floor here behind you. I'm going to take the right hand. We're going to inhale back towards the wall behind you. Exhale, twist across and press. Inhale. And just like a sponge, think of yourself as squeezing out any stagnant, stiff energy in the body. Breathe it out. Inhale. Twist and press. Coming back to center. Now we're going to get yourself up to all fours. Just relax for a moment here, hands under your shoulders. We're going to do what's called dog wags its tail. The ancient Chinese talk a lot about animals and mythological creatures. And it's because they were ancient people in a village without any technology, and they had just nature and stories to talk about. So we're gonna let our hips sway back and forth, dog legs its tail. Just be very loose. Loosen up the tailbone and the hips. Breathe in and out the nose with ease. Nothing specific. Slow that down, and then we're going to get up to standing position. However you need to do that. Nice and easy. Good. Move your legs a little, shake it out. Now we're going to take your hands in our low back, and you're going to swing your hips back, and we're going to stretch the hips forward and press into the back. So we inhale in, find a different area on the back to press your thumbs into. Exhale. Inhale, find a different spot on the back. Exhale, press. Sometimes I use my knuckles because my thumbs aren't as strong. Inhale back, exhale on the press out. Then now take your hands to your hips. Just a light circling of the hips. Relax the knees, make sure they're lightly bent. Inhale and exhale with ease. Let's go the other direction. Little circle. Okay, now we're gonna get into a position. We're gonna take your right foot and point it towards the side. Your left foot, the middle of that foot, the middle of the heel should be lined up with the middle of the back foot. Back foot's parallel. So your left foot is pointing forward. Now you can go as wide as you want because you're gonna bend into the front knee and you're going to keep. Now, some people in Tai Chi, they do lunge and flows with both knees bent. You can keep the back leg stretched and just bend in the front knee, which gives more of a stretch along the leg, or you can choose to bend both legs. But basically, we're gonna put our hands out to the side. This is called warrior lunge and flow. So we're going to exhale and lean out to that front foot. Then you're gonna inhale and bring your hands into your chest on the inhale. Exhale out. Reach those fingertips. Inhale in. Using the breath to move you. Nice and slow and fluid. Exhale out. Inhale in. Breathing. Exhale, flow out. Inhale in. Now you're going to take that foot and turn it center like the other one. We're going to do heart to sky, heart to the earth. We're going to inhale and stretch our chest open to the sky. Exhale, tuck your chin, contract the back a little bit. On the exhale, inhale and stretch and open. Exhale, contract the back. Heart to the sky. Heart to the earth. Welcome to close the eyes. Bring yourself internal a little bit more. Inhale, open. Exhale in. Now at center, we're going to reverse the feet, taking your left foot pointed out towards the wall. Your right foot's going to be turned forward. So this is the pose. Now we're going to keep the hands out to the sides. You're going to bend in here, reaching up, and then inhale to the chest. Exhaling out. Inhaling in. One more. Inhale back to center. Bring that other foot straight ahead. You can adjust your legs at any time. Heart to the sky. Inhale. Exhale in.
Do this as slow or as quickly as you choose, but nice deep breathing slows you down, slows down the mind, brings you more into your body. One more, open and close. Once you come back to the center, you're going to stretch the hands up to the ceiling. You can let your hips go a little bit forward, bend the knees, and then you're going to round forward, bend, fold, and hang over your legs. You don't have to touch the floor. It's where you best can do this. You can have your knees slightly bent or straight. Straight challenges the stretch. Now we bend the knees and we're going to inhale and roll up the spine. Top of the inhale, little hold, exhale. This is called full body flow. Inhale, slowly round up, bend your knees, roll up the spine. Exhale. Inhale. Round the knees, roll up the spine, vertebra by vertebra. Exhale out. And then slowly roll up the spine. Allow your hands to relax at your sides. Walk your feet in, shake it out a little bit. Good, now we're gonna have our feet just slightly apart from your hips. Relax straight ahead. We're gonna do what's called an open up flow. We're gonna swing our hips back. And you're gonna inhale your arms, float them up, relax to the shoulders. And then exhale and allow them to go down and back, swing the hips back slightly. You can straighten the legs as you float up on the inhale, just to the shoulders, exhale, down and back. Like balloons blowing up underneath your armpits, expand the air into the body. Exhale, all of that air floating out of that balloon. Opening up the flow. Allow your breathing to move you. Also think of yourself as a wave coming in on a sandy beach and then retracting out into the ocean. Inhale, coming onto the shore. Exhale, back to the ocean. Hands to relax at the sides of the body. Take a nice deep breath here and sense and feel the energy and the spaciousness within your body, your vessel. Good. Now we're going to do an exercise called swimming dragon. So you take your right hip and it's going to float forward like this, and then you're going to twist the left hip. But just feel that energy coming from your hip. One hip bone forward. Keep the knees relaxed. Just swing and sway from the hips. Now here's what's going to happen with your hands. So the right side hand, back of the wrist will flow out on an exhale, and then you're going to pull the energy on an inhale into your what's called the lower dantian, which is below your navel area. And then you're going to flow the other hand forward and bring the energy on an inhale into your lower belly area. Exhale up. Inhale in. Exhale out, straight in front of the body and bring it into your lower chi belt. This is called our chi belt, where we store our energy at the end of class into the center of our body so we can use it throughout our day. Exhale out, inhale it in. Exhale out. Try and allow your breathing to move you. Relax yourself at center. Nice deep breath. Relax the knees, in through the nose and out through the nose or mouth, whatever you choose. We're going to take our feet, bring it closer together, right side by side under the hips. Knees can stay relaxed. Going to hold our hands facing upwards, down by our lower navel area. The palms and fingers are open. And we're going to take one hand up, take the right hand. We're going to inhale up. And then like a hand drawing a line down the front of the body with your thumb, exhale down. Inhale the opposite hand up to the sky. And exhale down the line called the red line, the meridian line in the front of the body. Inhale up. Centering is what we're doing. Exhale down, centering the body's energy. Nice deep breath. And I like to think of the deep breath like smelling your favorite flowers, bouquet of flowers. Inhale like that. Nice deep inhale. Exhale down the front of the body. Now we're going to connect our hands, first finger and the thumbs together, palm over palm. And we're going to place it below your navel area on your stomach. And then this is called bamboo in the wind. It's the final centering exercise of the class. And we breathe in and out the nose with ease and allow your body to rock and sway as it will. The breathing and the energy within, allow your energy to flow and allow the breathing, just like bamboo,
resilient and strong, yet flexible in the wind. And as you breathe nice and deep, allowing your energy to move you, I'm going to ring my singing bell again, singing bowl, call it a bell. Nice deep breathing. And notice the space within your body. Notice the space in your vessel and how big you are from the inside out. Take both of our hands and inhale up the sides of the body. Connect palm to palm at your head center. Bring it down to your heart center, your chest, where all of the emotions are. Take a nice deep couple of breaths here and have gratitude for yourself today, for bringing yourself this morning into this class and giving yourself a gift of energy and flow that you can take with you. Have gratitude for yourself. Take that gratitude and take it with you out into the world. Nice deep inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Shake it out, open your eyes. Just going to close this off. Thank you.